go.
Tip-off goes to Orlando. Here's Peterson. From deep, Rose gets the three-pointer to fall.
Really, Darren Peterson is one of the most exciting guard prospects in a while. He's got a polished overall game and just plays beyond his years. And coaches rave about his leadership skills.
Back to Şengün.
Not giving up on the play. Şengün locked in.
And it's Rose penetrating. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Atlanta with the ball. Pass to Şengün. And the layup's good off the glass. Şengün's got his second bucket.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm. The artist behind many iconic throwdowns, Russell Westbrook, putting on a show.
Out to the right wing. Outside Rose. Just 5 on the clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Checking in for Orlando. Number 0. Christian Braun.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Westbrook scanning the floor. Driving to the basket.
Well, that's where Westbrook's at his best. He wants to get downhill.
And here's Rose. 5 points in the game. And the shot is good.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Here's Westbrook. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
A future Hall of Famer. Westbrook averaging a triple-double in a number of seasons and came close a few other times.
Both free throws good from Westbrook.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Oh,
my goodness, that is an outstanding finish.
Oh, my. And without question, Derrick Rose is one of the most athletic players the league has ever seen. Right there, reminding us just what he can do.
Well, so important to get points in the paint. Makes it a lot harder on the defense.
Outside Williams. Pass to Peterson. 6 to shoot. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
A great touch from Peterson down low. A true 3-level score.
Outside Leonard. Back to Westbrook. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. 8 points for Russell Westbrook.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack.
Oh, wow! Young fella. What a dunk. Well, that's the kind of special athlete he can be. What a slam.
Now, here's Jefferson. To the wing on the left. Westbrook wide open. He fires. And it's put back up and in by Collison.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Outside Jefferson. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for Atlanta. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And they're also hitting that mid-range shot at a high clip. A big key will be to continue that success throughout.
Here's Bagley. Outside for Arenas. Going inside. It's hauled in by Collison. Atlanta leading by 3. Westbrook with it. And Arenas picks him up defensively.
Well, even though he's a little older, Westbrook still possesses impressive athleticism, which he uses well to attract contact.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Westbrook.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes. And there's the ferociousness. Gotta enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
And they pick up 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Over to the left wing. Fry, good. Fry's got the lead up to 7 now for Atlanta.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Orlando trails by 7. To the inside. And then Bagley slams it in.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
And finished off by McDaniel.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. It's deflected.
Look at that rim protection. He just erased that shot.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Back to McDaniel. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
Here's Griffin, and finished off by Griffin.
Man, one for the highlight reel. And you see after multiple knee surgeries, Griffin can still get up.
It's Fox with the drive.
Wow, no problem going right at the bigger defender.
Arenas up top. No scoring in this one, and the basket is good.
And Arenas always prepared to strike from anywhere, and that definitely includes the mid-range.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Nifty move. It's Jordan with the drive.
Good job there of going on the attack and putting pressure on the rim.
Here's Arenas. The 17-footer goes down. Arenas has got 4 this quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Let me tell you, blocks like that, protecting the rim, those are winning basketball plays.
Back to Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jordan can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Arenas adds a 2-pointer. And again, it's Orlando converting. And stolen by Arenas.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Here's Griffin. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And so it's Atlanta with it. It's a one-point game. Here's Jordan. Jordan punishing them inside.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
And it's Rose penetrating. Outside for Griffin. Atlanta with the rebound. Down low. Stolen by Boozer. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Yeah, reward the big running the floor. Duran hustling. Well, you know, I've watched Cameron Boozer since high school. Everyone knows what a special talent he is. But then you add in the IQ, the work ethic. He's mature beyond his years, both on and off the floor. Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Jordan with it. Smooth finish by Jordan in the interior.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Peterson. And Boozer throws it down.
That's just imposing your will. Cameron Boozer.
Green taking his time here. And it's Green with the jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
Wow. Look at Adebayo there. Showing off a little bit, I think.
Peterson misses. Atlanta leading by 4. Here's Green.
The free throw line's a great way to see how confident a player's feeling. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Both free throws good from Green. Orlando trails by 6. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
1:29 left in the third. A step back shot here. Peterson, that's good. Peterson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you see the scoring ability of Peterson on shots like these. His confidence right now through the roof.
Kick out to Hamilton. Here's Collison, and finished off by Collison.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Here's Peterson. He's got 7. Pass to Griffin. Inside. It's stolen by Green. Here's Hamilton. And again, it's Atlanta.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
And a menace defensively, Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And Orlando making a change here. Another miss by Orlando. And here's Atlanta. They're on a 12-4 run right now. The drive by Collison. Bagley with the block. Here's Williams. And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Orlando trails by 6. Now Rose. Pass to Williams. Back to Rose. 5 on the clock. And Lewis has it in the corner. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Into the lineup for Atlanta, Richard Jefferson, Russell Westbrook.
Now, here's Siakam. Here's Leonard. Lewis grabs the board.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
On the wing, Arenas. Shot clock at 6. Outside Williams. There's Rose with the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
Such a strong wing. Wide can more than handle his own down low.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And Orlando making a change here. Orlando trails by 8. Outside Arenas. Bagley the screen. Can't get it. A basket here would push their lead to double digits.
Yeah, looking in control at this point.
Outside Westbrook. Now Leonard. And stolen by Arenas. Now Moran. A putback. Here's Bagley. Moran outside. Westbrook rips down the rebound. Atlanta leading by 8. Şengün. And down goes the 3.
Work in progress for the big man. When Şengün is hitting from the outside, this offense becomes dangerous.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter.
Atlanta foul. First personal foul.
It's the first that brings them to within 10.
For the away team.
And both free throws good for Arenas. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Atlanta. Here's the drive. They get it back.
And we saw he was ready to swat that one away in very good position.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Atlanta leading by 11. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Bagley.
And that athleticism of Jefferson can be difficult to guard against, which is why he gets fouled.